Gil ratings, this is Garth RSD Towers Adventure with an episode of Path of Exile. Now, a lot of people don't really know what this game is about. I've heard a lot of positive things and negative things about it. Most people are kind of upset that it looks a little bit like Diablo. And it does. It looks a lot like Diablo. It looks a whole lot like Diablo. But it's everything that Diablo 3 should have been. A couple of things I want to give you. I'm just going to give you a little rundown on how I farm loot as it is. Now, before I do that, I need to show you a couple of things. First of all, I need to show you my inventory and my character sheet. Now, a lot of these gems that I have in here are just in here so I can level them. I don't even really use them a lot. I use this one, but not currently because it's not linked. With the gear, it has sockets like Diablo, but so you see this little link right here? That means that this support gem directly affects this ability, and this support gem directly affects this ability. So, or you could put one support and two regular abilities in there. Either way, this works out good. The key thing I want you to look at here on this headgear, people are saying hi to me in Steam. It's look at the very bottom ability, 10% increased rarity of items found, and the second to last is, look at all that, wow. It says 8% increased quantity of items found. Now, we run through a lot of my gear, you'll see that. 12% increased quantity, 15% increased rarity, 13% increased rarity. No. Is it? No. Is it? No. Alright. I'm currently farming more gear finding gear, so that's what we do with that. But that's what the gear is specifically geared towards, is finding items. And I have this right here, item quantity, attached to my split arrow. So let's go over here to my character sheet. We'll click on split arrow, and you can see right there at the top is my DPS is 264, which is not too shabby. It's not too shabby. Specifically, you're going to see right here, life gain on hit is only 2. That's fine. I'm okay with that because I've got plenty of evasion. I don't get hit a lot. If you'll see right here, I have 704, but when I use this grace right here, it gives me an additional 420 evasion rating. So I'm kind of hard to hit. Pretty much every 40% chance to get missed, pretty much every time. But this tab right here is what's important. Increased quantity of items dropped slain by slain monsters is 42%. Increased rarity of items dropped by slain monsters is 50%. So they drop more, and when they do, more of it is nice gear. And let me show you how I farm. On the waypoint map, if you go to Act 2, there are 3 bandit lords. One at Western Forest, one at Pools and Streams, and one at Broken Bridge. And they are right outside the waypoints. So what I do is I go to Western Forest first. Before I go into that, though, let me show you my skill tree. This part of the map doesn't usually take this long to load. It might be because I'm recording. It might be. It usually loads fairly quickly. Here we go. Okay. All right. Let me go up in here where this is where I'm going to be fighting, but I'm safe right now. The skill tree in Path of Exile is insane. This right here is the duelist where I start out at, and I went down the ranged tree to projectile damage. I'm probably going to get these two as well. And then I went around here to mana flow to get some more mana. Then I went up here to Fletcher to get some more physical damage. And then I chased this up here and took Iron Grip, which allows me to apply my strength to projectile as well as dexterity. So now I get damage bonuses from 2. And I needed this for daggers, which I'm probably going to undo later. But then I went around this way, and I'm chasing down basically damage. And now I'm heading towards critical strike chance. So the damage that I do with my bow is not too shabby. You can see right there 264. Poison arrow does 368. But the problem is with the poison arrow, I usually use it for regular attacks, but it doesn't have that much of a proc chance. If you look at this one right here, a 22% increase in quantity of items dropped by slain monsters. Fires 5 arrows. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? This lady right here is the first bandit lord, Alira. I don't know if she's the first, but you can kill her first. And my last ability here on the T is called a Shockwave Totem, which kind of draws people's attention away. So let's first turn on our evasion. Boop. And we see right here that our evasion instantly went up to 1,351. And I might get hit a few times, but not nearly as often as I would in other ways. Now, when you run through the original quest, you get an option to either help her or kill her. I strongly advise kill her, because if you help her, you can never farm her for loot. And she only gives you like honestly, she gives you a poop bonus. It's like, I think it's +8 to elemental resistances, which is not bad, but honestly, you'll do more getting gear from her. So just pop a totem right here by her, talk to her, hit continue, and then everybody comes over there to kill you. And then you run over to this side, and I just start split arrowing everybody to death. Now, that little gurgle sound you just heard was me drinking a potion, because the mana goes down pretty fast on this. But as you can see, when I kill her, I hit the potion again to get the proc back up, and boom. Not too much that time. You're like, wow, Garth, that wasn't very impressive at all. Well, you have to remember, I have bad luck. So, but 9 times out of 10, it usually comes out pretty good for me. So then we go from that waypoint to pools and streams. Because all I want is the boss, all I want is the orbs, all I want is the yellows. You'll see those in a minute. And boom, we're at the next bandit camp. We come over here. This guy is Oak. And a lot of people say he has a lot of hit points. He does have a lot of hit points, but he also has an ability that makes him invulnerable to physical damage for a short period of time. So that's one reason why he's kind of hard to kill. And then we just run back over here, and we just fire our arrows so that we're mowing down everybody. Now, he also has a leap ability. He'll leap back and forth. There it is. There it is. Scroll of Wisdom helps you identify junk, by the way. Will you stop it? You're being a jerk. You're being a jerk. Just die. Just die a horrible death of horribleness. Like I said, this is a beta game. I don't know if I said that. It is a beta game. And you can get it at pathofexile.com. But one thing I would like you to note. See that? Okay. Look at all the magic. Did you run away? Did somebody just run away? Anyway. If you look right here, sometimes this flask, I don't know why, number 3, doesn't recharge like it should. Doesn't recharge like it should. And then we run, is it down here? Yeah, down here. Okay. And then we run to Broken Bridge and fight the last guy. The last guy is actually, in my opinion, the hardest, because he's an agility fighter. Oh, never mind. He's an agility fighter. So he's kind of hard to hit sometimes. His evasion is pretty high as well. But he also flickers around the screen like a crazy man. And as you can see, this is what, and I've been stopping to talk to you as well, and this has taken 5 minutes so far. That's 2 bosses down, or 2 named creeps, I should say, down. And then come over here to this guy who's Creighton. Drop the shockwave totem like normal, which usually the reason I drop that is so that everybody and their mother attacks it instead of me. That's what I'm doing. And you see him flicker in and out there. That's a flicker strike. There's a lot of obstacles in this map. That's why I like to do it last. Where'd he go? There he is. Come on now, Creighton. He resists cold. And a lot of my damage is elemental. But none of these guys are immune all the way. See? Desert deerskin gloves. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's go around here and see if there's anything else. No, there's not. And then we run back and we start all over again. And you say, well, how do you start all over again? You just killed those named bosses. Well, in this game, one thing I really like is an instance, if you're out of it, it'll stay active for about 8 to 15 minutes, depending on how active you are in it. But if you hold down Control and click, it opens an option. I can enter the one I've already been playing in, or I can start a new one. Boom, just like that. Now, I just run back and forth until my inventory is full, and then I go identify and sell. And that is rinse, repeat, the way that you own things in the face. Ah, a rebel to the end, I see. Yes. Yeah, and a lot of these guys are one-hits for me. I mean, it's... the gear that I'm getting is not going to be super duper handy for me. Coral ring. Ah! She raises dead. So that's cool. And you'll see the grayed out area over here, right on top. That's the mana reserved for my ability. For the grace ability. Like when I turn that off, you see that mana goes away. My spirit is spent. And then I pick up the blues. Now blues, you're like, why are you selling this? You know, or why are you farming these little bitty things? They're not really worth anything. And that's true. They're really not worth too much. But the point is, when you sell them in bulk like I do, you tend to get a whole lot of what you need. Nah. So, and a little bit at a lot of ability, or a little bit at a lot of income is not too shabby. Like, I'd rather make $1 a million times than $100 twice. Thank you very much. Totem, talk,
And
continue.
so a new enemy.
And then you run over here and you shoot everybody. I always run back over here or somewhere away so that come on, dude. Hey, hold still. Alright, that little ability above his head is when he's doing the no physical combat. And that is called the endurance call. That gives him an endurance charge, which makes him harder to hit. It increases his damage reduction and his elemental resistance. Come on, dude. I'm having to conserve mana here. He's used that endurance charge a lot. Come on, that's not fair. You just turned that off. There you go. A lot of those blues. See, now that I'm recording, this is why I'm having some bad luck. But if you think about it, I usually pull. Well, you probably don't know about that, but I usually pull between 3 and 4 yellows on each run. So, all right. So that's what I do for the bosses, and then I come back here to the forest encampment and sell my wares.
Hello.
This guy, hello. He's very mean. He's kind of disgruntled. Now there's several kinds. Actually, let me go to my stash first, and I'll show you what the currency is. This is stuff right over here is the currency in the world. If you want a certain item like these, which are the best in my opinion, they they take a normal item and they turn it into a rare. This is a rare, and normal items are pretty nice. Now these are all right. You see that it's got all 3 are connected. If I take this chromatic orb, let's see if I can do it just to show you. No. I'll have to identify it first, that's why. Okay. Alright. But if I take this chromatic orb right here, you see how it changed? I got 1 green, 1 blue, 1 red. That's actually fairly lucky. That one right there, that one alone, will give me the thing I just used to change it. If I just put this down here, you'll see it gives me a chromatic orb because it has all 3 colors and they're both linked. You see what I mean? And then I can get that back. And that is the kind of currency that you use in this game. But I can also sell these unidentified to give you scraps. Oh, look, I already had one. They give you these transmutation shards. And there's a flask that I don't want. And actually, I want to identify those because I want to show you something else. And yeah, so this is an orb of transmutation. Once you get to 20 of them, it turns into one of these. So that's basically, I got 22 shards. Automatically turns. Come over here. Scroll of wisdom on these. 6% rarity. Nah. I guess it's not too shabby. It's good gear it's good farming gear, and it's got linked abilities in it. That's a rough one. 15 to dexterity, leech back as mana. That's not too shabby. Well, these gems that go in the sockets, I guess this is a good place to do it because I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take weapon elemental damage, and I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to take rain of arrows, and I'm going to put that right there. And then this anger, which I don't even use anymore. We'll go over to our, is it second tab? It's second tab. This is where I have all my ability skills. And since this is a blue, we have to get a blue one in there. And I think added lightning damage would be a good one to add to that. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Additional accuracy with my poison arrow. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Let's see. Now I have gear find gloves. Now my evasion is down now. You'll see. It went from 705 to... Oh, actually it went up. Never mind. Duh. Alright. So is that still in my inventory? Yeah, I don't want to lose these gloves because these are my actual legit gear, and I don't want to get rid of that. So then we'll come over here and I'll show you how to farm a boss. I'm just going to run to him real fast. In Waterfall Cave, once you open up this whole map, you can do this. This last boss is, in my opinion, pretty hard. He's not as hard as the Act 3 boss, obviously, because Act 3 is harder. But the cool thing about this boss is that he drops some pretty nice loot. Scroll of Wisdom. I totally need those. I don't need portal scrolls anymore because Unknown Demon gave me the portal skill on a gem, so that was pretty handy. And that was also pretty awesome. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree that he was pretty awesome? I'm just running through here right now. I'm not even trying to kill anything. With my evasion up as high as it is, I get hit like once every little while, but here's the next one. Alright, so Ancient Pyramid is where we're going. And this area right here is how we get to the boss. And the maps are never the same, so don't try to memorize this route. It's not going to do you any good. The maps change and they shift and they alter. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. These totems give these guys abilities. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. See them trying to get me? See them jerk faces trying to get me? Get the no. Wrong way. It's okay. Drink a potion. Drink a potion. Drink a potion, Garth. Drink a potion. There it is. There's the stairs. There's actually, I think there's 3 sets of stairs in this run. Come on. And then we fight the boss. So it's not that hard. And this boss is actually kind of cool. He's got several abilities. He's fun to fight because you can't really stand still and just tank him like I do the other one. So he's actually a challenge. He's a challenge. He's not challenged. Oh, missed it. No, get out of the way. Shh. No, it's a stop it. Stop it. No, just quit. Yeah. Yeah, those little piercer things, those little arrow shooters, they suck. I just want to say for the record. They do damage to me almost always. They have no problem hitting me at all. And one of the rare things that you can find in here sometimes is what's called a large chest. And a large chest will actually give you a great deal. It's almost like killing a boss. It'll give you a great deal of items. So you always want to look for those. I think this is it right here. And yep, here it is. This is the boss's room. The boss's room looks like this. You come here when you got the darkness and you're like, I can't see him, blah, blah, blah. And then you click on the dark altar. And then it's like 25 minutes later he shows up. So we got some time to kill. One thing I like to do is you swap weapons. Well, this is what I do, and I'll just open a portal right there. That way, if I die in the rare event that I do die, I don't have to run all the way back. Actually, let me drop that portal over here. Now that I have the portal gem, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, he spawns monsters. That's one thing he does, which is good because you need to kill monsters to refill your mana flasks, which I need. And you want to stay moving. The second ability he has is the little shooter there. It shoots either a laser or the ice balls. Come on, die. No, die. Okay. And then he disappears and he comes back, and you have to basically kill him. You have to beat him down to nothing. The second ability he has is the ground slam thing that he's doing right now. He kills you with debris from the ceiling. These are actually the only things that really concern me. He does have a laser he fires as well, but my evasion is so high that he misses me like probably 3 out of 4 times. There it is. There's one. Of course he got me. Of course he got me. Why wouldn't he get me? Yeah. Ow. Come on now. There we go. Perfect. Where you at? Where you at? Monkey shines. Give me a monkey shines. Ow! That's like 3 times in a row he's hit me with that. Me talking crap. No. Just behave yourself. Stop it. Come on now. Don't be a jerk. I thought we were cool. And he has hit me 5 times in a row with that. You see my talking about my luck? Come on, you're just going down. He has another ability where he uses like one of his little clubs as a or one of his little fists as a club, and that definitely sucks. Yeah, he's doing the ceiling thing now. This is the best one because those rocks hardly ever hit me. Oh my God, 6 times in a row. Are you serious? Are you serious? 6 times in a row? Oh my God, 7. Yes, I'm talking all kinds of crap about my evasion. And then he's doing really, really well, which is depressing. Oh, God, bless America. Can I catch a break? Can I catch a break? Oh, my God, apparently not. Well, he actually missed me that time. Come on. If you'll notice when I hover over him, it shows you his resistances or whatever, what he's good with. He resists elemental damage. That's why he takes so long to kill. Specifically, he 2 yellows. It's kind of loud right now. Sorry. 2 yellows, a bunch of blues, a whole bunch of blues. When I come in here with other party members, like when I bring the baggers in, he drops no less than 6 yellows. Usually it's about 7 to 8. Ringmail boots. Really nothing. A ring, some gloves. Cat's paw, which is like a dagger. All of these are pretty much worthless. But what you're looking for is these little sockets on the end. I'm looking for sockets that are the triples, which they are not. These are connected, so I might be able to help those out. And then this opens up, and then you carry on to Act 3, and that is how garthrs farms gear in Path of Exiles. This game is pretty interesting. There's, as you can see from the skill tree, there's just really no end to what you can do. I mean, like I started as a duelist, which is supposed to be an agility fighter, but he can go the bow route or he can go the melee route. I can come down here with one-handed. I can go to two-handed. I mean, there's any number of things that I can do. There's any kind of abilities that you can add, like this one has Diamond Skin, 15% to all the elemental resistances. Then we got Armor Master, ignore all movement and penalties from armor. Then you come over here. This is my favorite. This is my favorite freaking flavor text of ever. Is Iron Reflexes converts all evasion rating to armor, and the flavor text is, why should I dodge blows that I do not fear? It's funny. Oh yeah, it's good stuff. So it all depends on how you want to build your character in Path of Exile, and there's a lot of builds that you can do. I don't know what each one of these are by heart, but I know there's like there's Templar, Witch, Shadow, Marauder, and Archer. Templar, Witch, Marauder, Shadow, and Archer. Yeah, I don't know what the middle guy is. I really don't. I think you might have to unlock them by coming in here and doing all this. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I guess we'll figure it out someday together, you and I. Anyways, I just want to give you a short video. I was going to shoot some Prison Architect, but I thought to myself, you know what? I play this game a lot, and I'm sure people are kind of a little bit curious about it. It is free to play right now. It is in beta. It is worth a download and a play. I mean, it's got a great storyline. It's got great UI. It's got great game mechanics. Everything works out really well, and you don't have to follow any set path. And Herpa Derpa Demon says, "What are you up to?" So I'm gonna say, I am up to Whisperless Player recording. You, and yeah, he's actually playing his heart. I think no, Herpa Derpa is. Holy, he was level 2 last night. But he likes to play on the hardcore. Yeah, and on hardcore the drops are better, but the instant you die, you come back to what we call softcore, which is the regular league, which I'm part of right now. Just showing off the build. Yeah, in hardcore though, when you die, your stash, your hardcore stash, you don't have access to in normal. So I don't have access to this in hardcore. And if you die, the only thing that comes back to softcore with you is what's on your inventory. So it's good and bad. So before we go though, let's check out what this shield was. Reflects 10 damage. Yeah, a lot of this. Ooh, the brass maul. Let's get the brass maul as well. What do we got here? 2% leech back his life. Increased stun on enemies, which is nice. I mean, it's not super duper effective, but a lot of it's garbage. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can get in this. It's like Diablo and kind of like the Lego. Like if you look at these, you see the Blight Blast brass maul. You'll see like the super epic weapons will have like Cold Slinger or the Blight Blast or something like that. It kind of Legos on by what the ability is primarily. And that is pretty cool. So if you see me around, I do have a couple of characters, Garth RS or Garth RS II II. Feel free to send me a message, say what's up, ask me to help kill a boss. I don't mind. I like it. I love it. And with this epic bow of looting, you'll get lots of loot. Look me up, hit me up, whatever. I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. Peace out.